For some reason, we have a bad rep for companies coming here and generally tourists visiting our country. Not really sure why.
Coffee and cigarettes, baby. Got the logistics breakfast. The first ever free caviar tattoo, man.
Have you ever paused for a moment and wondered what your Serbian dispatcher's life really looks like? Join Freight Caviar's founder, Paul Jarosławski, as he travels to Serbia, exploring the stories behind its U.S. freight industry and the people who keep it moving. Discover how the world is becoming more and more interconnected, where cultures and commerce meet, and every adventure tells a new tale.
Just landed in Serbia, and one of the first advertisements, Super Ego Holding. We just got into Belgrade. One of the first things we saw was Super Ego's advertisement. Definitely looking forward to just visiting a lot of companies out here, seeing what's going on. This is like a freight hub, an American logistics hub for outsourcing jobs. I thought that was there. Call too?
I mean, this is the thing with Serbia outsourcing. Is like, these jobs are not outsourced by like American-run companies. These are like Serbians who ended up in America, opened the business, and now they're giving jobs back to their people in their country. Yeah. You know? Like, they're taking care of their own people. Like, we don't have like a random American company that's just like, oh, I'm gonna outsource to Serbia. It's like the owner of that company is Serbian or like from the Balkans.
For sure.
And they just send the work back here.
Yeah.
When the pandemic happened, it made everything kind of crazy. And for me, Serbia was like, oh, that's my roots. When I came here, it all made sense when I came here. Everyone around me is like similar to me. I learned here, man, from these people. I'm sure it's the same in different countries like Poland, etc.
Yeah.
Like, these people, they work just enough to have as much time as they can free. Like, in North America, our mindset is like, work first, hustle, work, grind.
Yeah.
Here, it's like, I just want to not work so hard. I want to have enough money to pay my bills and have time to drink coffee. And so I kind of adopted that mindset where it's like, work's not the most important thing all the time. Yeah.
I'm kind of curious, like, in terms of like double brokering, like that kind of stuff, because like some people were like reaching out to me like, oh, there's a lot of double brokers in Serbia. What's your take on that?
That's the thing. I don't know a single like double broker in Serbia. Like, like we have that.
I don't know, like many double, like I don't know like double brokers either. I know there's like Landstar agencies, but there's not that many of them here.
Yeah, I mean, we have in Novi Sad like one Landstar office.
Okay.
And I don't know how to comment about Landstar. Like, we all know what they're doing.
Sure.
I don't want to like. What is there to say about Landstar?
Yeah, that place.
So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know a single office that operates as a double brokerage where they're just taking loads every sale. I don't know one office.
Okay.
So,
well, there you go.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, all of our logistics is set up from American companies that just send the work back here for us, and it's all legit companies. Like, I mean, as far as I know, there's no dedicated double brokerage office in this country.
Okay.
So, there you go. I could be wrong though. But we definitely don't have a reputation of being double brokers. No way.
Yeah, I think there is definitely a reputation with some companies of cutting owner-operator rates.
That's a huge reputation we have with cutting the rates.
Yeah.
With asking for way too much money on lanes. Like, there's that meme with Super Ego, I think Avila, where it's like, lane's close to $3,000, like, I could do 6,800. We definitely don't have a double brokering community out here.
Sure. Yeah. Like, it's mostly dispatchers.
And then there's
some brokers.
And some brokers.
Yeah.
But we're really like carrier heavy.
Yeah. And like the brokers that are out here like are known in the States, like HMD, CW,
BMM. I just saw a guy yesterday. We're talking.
Oh yeah.
On emails. Okay. I don't know if they're all Serbian, but I met a guy.
Sure. And there's like a lot of people like opening up offices out here. Like on the brokers, at least like what I've been like kind of hearing and seeing. Like,
I mean, it's really cost effective, man.
Yeah.
The labor out here is not too expensive. The office spaces are not too expensive.
Yeah.
We have great internet. We have workers that want to work.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
I mean, everyone pretty much speaks English, like the younger generations.
Yeah.
Because before the internet, there wasn't much to do out here. Like there wasn't much work.
Sure.
And once the internet kind of boomed, that gave everyone an opportunity to make some good money.
Yeah.
And so the younger generation was like, okay, we're gonna learn English. Let's learn English. Let's get on the computers and let's start sourcing, like online jobs.
We're about to get on the tram going into the city, and Alex says they're free as long as they don't cut the bill. Yeah, I think this is actually good vibe.
Yeah, don't hit your head on it.
Yeah.
From the trams of Belgrade to the streets of Chicago, the game stays the same: fast pace, teamwork, and fun await.
Culture here is like you work logistics Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
And some guys, you cover your trucks if you have to on the weekends, loads.
Yep.
And then everybody just gets together, drinks beer, drinks coffee. I mean, we don't have like a very athletic group of logistics workers.
Yeah.
We used to do company basketball every Sunday.
Because basketball is a huge sport in Serbia.
Is huge, right?
Defensively in a 30-point game. That three is good for
Basketball and water rugby, right?
Water polo.
Water polo.
themselves a little bit more confidence at the break. And they've done that. Kharkov.
I say water rugby. Wow.
Dude, in Serbia, you'll see more basketball courts than you've seen anywhere in your life.
We should go play some basketball.
I thought the same shit, bro. This is the thing in Belgrade. Everyone wants to be seen.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be in fancy places. So we're gonna sit down in a fancy place.
There we go. Let's eat some fancy food.
Yeah, like when you work these online type of jobs, people get an ego in this country. And everyone wants to have an expensive watch, an expensive car, expensive clothes. Yeah. They sit down in these expensive restaurants.
Yeah.
And that's not the real culture, you know?
Sure.
You gotta meet the people that I would say like this, the people that are locals that don't have the best jobs.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Oh, 100%. I love that. Like I want to
Fanas.
Yeah. I kind of want to go to I want to go to where the locals go.
Yeah, like a local spot.
Yeah. But we could check that out later.
Yeah, we
could go first to the fancy, and then we could go check out.
Yeah, because that's the thing with this part of the city. This is the center. This is where you want to be seen.
Yeah.
This is where all the nicest stuff is.
Yeah.
But I think the soul of this country is not in those type of places.
Sure. No, I agree.
I mean, the local spots, the local...
Paul and Alex arrive at a nice restaurant to meet Vidak, also known as Victor, the general manager of Južni Vetar Logistics.
Yeah, I'm like booking the load, and I have like 7 sheep making noise through the window. And this broke was like, what is that? What am I going to tell him? Hey, I'm in the middle of nowhere, Serbia, and there's 7 sheep outside. But I need your load Chicago to Kentucky really badly. So yeah, I ended up just closing the window. But I mean, that's the beauty of logistics. You can do it anywhere you want. So,
Thing is, with when I heard that you're coming to Serbia, and I know stigma, and I know
what's the stigma? Tell me. He asked me. Listen to this. He asked me, is Serbia known for double broker? No, we're not.
No,
we're not.
No, I didn't think so. But I think we're gonna leave that to Armenians. Sorry, Armenians.
I told him Serbia is known for aggressive dispatch, asking for super high rates.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe not the best English on the phones.
Yeah,
but we're definitely not known for double broke. I mean, that's the thing is our culture, I think you would agree, is these logistic jobs pay us way more than they would pay an average Serbian job.
Yeah,
and people are motivated. They're motivated to come to work.
Yeah,
they're getting paid well. They're living in their own apartments. They don't have to live with their parents. They can go out to movies. They can go out to bars.
Yeah,
I think
we're is time difference
Yeah, I have. Look. You send it over from 2 to 11.
Wait, what?
That's our working hours.
Sending over
from 2 to 11.
Yeah. Wait.
Because that's the hours we work in Serbia. Like from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m.
I think a major part in that is that companies that are run by Serbian owners, they were truck drivers before. It's you can rarely see a Serbian company that's funded from some platform or anything like that, and you have that mentality of a truck driver. He wants to get paid. He wants to get his drivers a fair pay, and that's it.
And I think Serbia as a country does a really good job at maintaining a high quality outsourcing.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you look at the South American outsourcing that big developers do,
Yeah.
I feel like their after hours isn't very well trained. I feel like when you interact with Serbian companies, we're held to a pretty high standard. Our bosses want stuff done well.
Yeah.
They'll pay you well. We get paid very fairly.
Yeah.
But you gotta work, and you
gotta work, and they're willing to educate you. And
Serbia is a high quality source.
Yeah, it really is.
The crew then visit the team at CW Carriers' Serbian headquarters, the woman-owned company based in Tampa, Florida, with over 19 years of industry experience.
My name is Sean Kosovic. I have been working in U.S. logistics for 3 years now.
My name is Zach Valjarevic. I went to high school in the U.S. When I was 19 years old. It's the first time I left the country, and graduated high school. Then played basketball. Always loved basketball, and got recruited for D1 basketball and played in University of Maine for 4 years.
Wow.
So I spent overall 6 years in U.S. Let's say from age 18 to age 24, so great experience.
Well, my friend actually who works also here, he recommended me, so that's how I got here. I didn't know much about the industry. When I first got the job, I knew some of my friends were doing that they were dispatching trucks, but when I got here, they explained to me that I thought I was going to be a dispatcher, really, but they told me I was going to be a carrier sales rep. So at the time, I didn't really know, so I was kind of Googling and stuff because I didn't know many people in Serbia who were working as brokers. I only knew people who were dispatching trucks.
After that, I went to England, played basketball, did my master's degree. I'm a finance major, but Lila hunted me as a talent, and I'm enjoying it. It was 3 years ago that I started. This is my first job in logistics, but I learned quickly, and it's been fun.
So I did some due diligence, found out that coming from sales that it could be a perfect fit for me, and that's how I got here. I finished high school in California, Ascalon, Cali, and after that I went to Italy. I was finishing economics there, international economics, and I came back here. I kind of wanted to give back to my country, all that knowledge. So
I live part-time. I live in Belgrade, and I go to Tampa for a couple months a year, obviously, to visit clients and do some prospecting over there, conferences as well. So, but my time in U.S. Helped me with the U.S. culture, with the way the people are doing things over there, and that translates in the business. Sure. And I'm enjoying it. I stay connected to my country, but also I do job in U.S., which is perfect.
You don't have many opportunities here, such as this one. So as you probably know, the country is not doing really good. So basically, getting an opportunity like this, it's a life-changing moment for all of us, more or less. So before you get into this business, you don't really know much about it, you don't hear much about it. Now that I'm in this, I keep hearing that new companies keep opening up and the people from the States keep coming here, and I think it's a great thing for our country and our people as well, especially because most of our people, they're highly educated people that they don't have a lot of opportunities like this in Serbia. So it's definitely, affecting all of us.
I'm highly educated, I have a master's degree in finance, and I was not in logistics at all. I was not connected to that. I was doing sales and I was doing basketball. But, they recognized the talent. They, took my experience from US, and people that live in US, they can obviously understand the culture. They can, relate to the people that are in US. But in Serbia, there is a lot of hardworking people and people that want to work, and when there's opportunity, they want to take advantage of it.
I would say that 90% maybe are actually carriers. I don't think there's a lot of brokerages around. I'm not 100% sure though. I will say like this, for some reason we have a bad rep for companies coming here, and generally tourists and visiting our country. Not really sure why, because I think our hospitality is on really high level, and our people, they really love strangers, and that everybody's gonna help you here. Everybody speaks English. Even if you ask a random guy on the street, he will tell you, hey, go here, get this, eat cevapi, eat this, try this, you gotta go here, you gotta go there. So everybody's like, trying to be helpful. Everybody wants you as a foreigner to have a good time here.
Sure. Day 2 here in Serbia. We're about to get some breakfast right now. It's almost noon. We were out till like 2 a.m. last night. So, yeah. Welcome to day 2 of Serbia. One of the things I am surprised by here is that it's a lot more developed than I thought it would be. So we're gonna go visit the HMD right now, based out of Chicago. Trucking company, brokerage, factoring company, Indy race car team.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that they do something with.
So they have offices. Well, they have their main headquarters in the suburbs of Chicago. They also have a restaurant there, which we visited back in September. Then they have an office in Lithuania, because the owners are actually Lithuanian. Then they have an office here in Belgrade, and they have an office in Macedonia.
So you saw them like the American side?
Yeah. I mean, I met the owner. He's Lithuanian.
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm a dispatcher at a carrier. So
yeah,
I manage the operations for a carrier, book freight, talk to drivers. I stepped into driver recruiting actually. So we're hiring the drivers, booking loads, and just carrier operations with.
Well, interesting though, you were born and raised in Canada. You came to Serbia for the first time during a pandemic, and you never went back to Canada.
Yeah, I came to Serbia on a vacation with my grandmother for a month, and I never left. So, I mean, Serbia stole my heart, man. It's a clean city, everything's nice. It's not insanely expensive. So, I mean, honestly, it's like digital nomad. Like, beautiful place if you're working online. So
yeah. And you work from home?
I work from home.
Nice.
Cool. I'm co-host of Real Freight Talk podcast.
Real Freight Talk, yeah.
You can check out Alex's podcast in the video description below.
We do a lot of interviews with, sales tips, brokers. I'm trying to branch out that podcast to get some more drivers on it. I mean, it's just a chill podcast, man. You come on, get about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Some real conversations with real people doing the job. I mean, that was kind of the whole motive behind this. And
there you go. Good deal.
My name is Nikola Stanojevic, and I'm the Regional Director of H&D Transport. Now, with the position where I am as the Regional Director, I really have a chance to influence things that I saw previously as something that can be done better. This industry, it gets you hooked. It just depends on if you are lucky to meet the people who are willing to give you the knowledge they have. And that's one of the things where you do have to have a bit of luck. It's just a part of life, as in every profession. If we go back to early 2000s, I think that is the date we can place that type of, let's call it opportunity in where the trucking boom kind of gets into play. Mm-hmm. And I believe that is the initial stage when the trucking itself saw an opportunity to outsource here. So, as I said, I for example, have a law degree. There's there's members of our team who have different types of background, like journalism, economics, and etc. And they are highly capable of what they do. For example, planning out something different as a different type of route for a driver, or something that has that takes more skill than an average Joe that you train that has just English. So.
Founded in 2005, HMD Transport is based in Chicago Ridge, Illinois. A fun fact, they also have an Indy race car team. Next pit stop, Super Ego Holding Company.
So we just hung out with the Super Ego at the Super Ego office. What was mind-boggling about the Super Ego office? There's a few mind-boggling things about Super Ego. First of all, there's 4 floors in this like office complex that they take. It's literally huge office. That's one mind-boggling thing. The second mind-boggling thing was how transparent the general manager was with us. He literally just like pulled up a document with like every single MC they have and like all the revenue they've done. It was honestly like, I was shocked. I did not think that he's gonna do that. Like these are documents that he sent to Arrive and C.H. Robinson. C.H. Robinson came to visit them back like last year. Arrive Logistics is coming in a month. Like they have thousands of trucks and they know their reputation's not good. And they literally, it's kind of crazy. Yeah? Cool. Awesome. Hey, Adam, I'm Paul.
I'm Adam, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Adam. This is Alex, my friend.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Art, thank you for coming here.
We posted a video of the grasshopper.
I know, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Did you not like that?
I actually did like it.
Right now we're at the Grasshopper Trans. This is not headquarters, this is just the office you have in Belgrade. You also have an office in Kagio.
And also the headquarters are in Chicago.
Yeah, main is in Chicago. This is the truck and the logo right here. But this is some homemade rakia. Can you tell me a little bit what rakia is?
Well, it's called Shkivovica.
Shkivovica.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Shkivovica.
Yeah,
okay, so
it's made of beer,
Yeah.
Our plum, and it's our specialty.
Okay.
And it's homemade with the name and the surname. You can see, and the year of 2023.
So right now it's 10:30 p.m. Here in Belgrade, and it's what, 3:30 in Chicago. Are all the trucks covered? Or?
Mine are.
All your trucks. Okay, so you're able to drink.
I'm able to drink.
You're able to drink. All right, let's drink to that.
My job is done, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having us here.
This is not gonna be like Medovača.
At all.
I know, this is gonna be strong.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt you. Živeli, brate.
Živeli.
Hvala. Thank you for hospitality. Dude.
Yeah. It's awesome.
My name is Adam Radosavčev. I've been manager in Belgrade office for more than 2 years now. I got a call on Friday afternoon around 4:30, something like that, and the driver was calling me saying, "Hey, I made a little accident." He said it was nothing special, and he's heading to our shop in Chicago. And I said, "Okay, yeah, you're heading to the shop, so it's not a big deal. Like, you're driving and it's issue with the trailers." And I asked for the pictures, so he sent me some pictures, but I couldn't see quite well what really happened. And then when he arrived at the shop, I received photos from Milos and Philip. They've been in the shop, and they said, "Oh, hey, listen, this is a huge thing. This is total damage on the trailer." And I have seen those pictures with a hole in the trailer. I was like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And he said he was under the bridge, and that we didn't know actually how this happened. Past few days, actually it passed like 1 or 2 days. It was Sunday, I think, and I received a video from TikTok. And
from TikTok, you received a video from TikTok?
From TikTok.
Okay.
So it was before you posted it.
Yeah.
And I've seen that, and I was like, "Oh my God, like, this is bad. This looks really bad." And we were a little bit disappointed because we think he should stop and, maybe call for assistance. Maybe he should, step out the truck and just, look at it and to think about how he can move and not to, just continue going backwards and destroying the trailer more. And luckily we didn't have any freight inside of the trailer. He was empty, heading back to the yard. It passed maybe 1 or 2 weeks, I'm not sure. And then you posted. And after that, everything went viral. Like, we got a lot of phone calls, mails, brokers are like, calling us, making fun, but in a good way, not in a bad way. So it was kind of interesting story.
Day 3 in Serbia. Last night we went to an abandoned warehouse for a rave party. And how long are we going to go grab lunch before we go to the Eternal Derby soccer game? So, yeah.
Behind every delivery is a team of unsung heroes working tirelessly to keep the wheels of commerce turning.
What's going on, guys? We're gonna go get some food, and then the Derby, the most violent soccer match rivalry in the world.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm not going.
Really?
Yeah, be safe over there.
Yeah, we got to be safe.
Savor the flavor of Serbia. Every meal is a reminder that logistics is about more than just moving cargo. The road is long, but the connections made are what truly matters.
We just had amazing dinner here in Belgrade, and now we're going to this is called the Eternal Derby between Partizan and the Red Stars. This is like, if you YouTube this is like always like the most violent like rivalry in sports. Can I take us real quick? Partizan. So, Nemanja is Partizan, but we're going. They're both teams from Belgrade, but we're actually the Red Stars are hosting it, and you still showed up in all black. And I was told not to wear anything like that.
Good luck.
There's police all over the city. If you go over there, there's like police right there just chilling. It's good weather, and it's gonna be an exciting game.
Great game.
Yeah. Craziest sports that I've ever been to my runs. Like, no words to explain it. It's honestly super entertaining. You got the Red Stars on one side, you have the Partisans on the other. Probably very divided. Just violent, vibrated the sports in the world. So yeah, this is crazy. Wow, what an experience! It's so worth it. So, if you're ever in Belgrade and you get the opportunity to come this, you need to come. Day 4 in Serbia, last final full day. We're about to go to Novi Sad with Alex. Alex isn't picking up his phone. No, it's 9 a.m. and 7 a.m. he sent me a photo asking me if I'm up. And he was working on a DAT load board, so I don't even know. Hopefully.
Alex stayed behind while Paul linked up with Omar, who was born in Bosnia, lived in the US for 20 years, and then returned to the Balkans. Omar now runs a staffing and marketing company called Staffing for Logistics.
So I lived in Jacksonville.
Okay, got it. How'd you like that area?
I love Florida.
So you live in St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot about it.
There's I think over 100,000.
Yeah. I used to work with a lot of carriers, and they're like, it was mostly Bosnian, sometimes Polish. There was some Polish.
So I used to work with a Polish company real close in St. Louis as well, Alcatraz.
Do most Bosnians not drink beer?
No, they all drink.
Okay, but they won't haul it.
They won't haul it. It's just that, especially at that time, it didn't make sense, because you could get freight that paid much better, that was 20,000 pounds. Instead of like at AB when you load.
I know.
They would sometimes, like literally, if they could put like a crate of beer in there to add 45.5, they will.
Yeah.
And it was dirt bottom prices.
Sure.
It was the most unpleasant experience I would say I had.
Really?
With the customer, yeah.
And like the stealing in and out, and like if drivers like overweight, they won't work if you left the gate already, and like
right.
Which
I understand, like as an owner operator, man, you don't want to sit there and have to scale 5 times, and if they're line, you're just wasting half your day. Especially, St. Louis has always been a great hub for freight, so you have options to haul.
Yeah, for sure.
Foam and other grease.
Plastic or whatever.
Yeah. So I worked at a company called Starx. before that. Carrier and me and just the manager at CH, we were starting to build up like serious flow. They were pretty much covering all of our trucks at that point.
Wow, we usually have our truck.
Yeah, it was. We just landed on a few accounts with them, and it was just like a match made in heaven. We had 2 dispatchers for like close to 40, I think, trucks, and it was just they were just doing all the work.
Wow.
We had a great system going. I decided to leave the company just because some of their processes and stuff, and then CH called me and they were like, "Hey, we have an opening if you want to apply for it."
We just had amazing IKEA here in Novi Sad with Omar. And we're on our way to Novi Sad. Alex will join us soon. Alex kind of partied last night too hard and missed the train that he was supposed to take with us. But at 6 p.m. he's getting a tattoo, a free caviar tattoo that we'll be filming. But yeah, we're about to go see Novi Sad. It's a Sunday, March 10th. It's beautiful. It's about like 69 degrees outside. Nice and sunny.
From the scenic vineyards that dot the landscape to the electrifying beats of the Exit Festival, Novi Sad is a vibrant tapestry of culture and commerce. It's no wonder that tourism is flourishing. The city hugs the Danube River and is full of history and tradition.
I heard a cry, people. I had one jury.
Let's do it for the doctor.
I've had so much racket today.
We're like 10 rackets.
Sweet. Thank you for the sod. I told them they need sod.
Actually, the waiter was like, "You gotta get some." Yeah. Oh my God.
Shop's a lot.
All on top.
Yeah, so says the
Let's play basketball before it rains.
So Alex made it finally 5 hours late. He made it to Novi Sad.
I'm here.
I've partied. Yeah, and here we got Mladen.
I am dispatching for rest of the Express Inc. We are based in Chicago, so
Great journey.
I'm from Shabbat, living in Novi Sad right now.
We're out here hanging out. Omar's about to get basketball. We're about to play some basketball because basketball is like the national sport of Serbia. There's like basketball everywhere, of course, but like a lot of NBA players from Serbia play basketball.
Nikola Jokic, the best player in the NBA.
It's currently 4 p.m. out here.
We got a tattoo at 6 p.m.
Yeah, a tattoo at 6 p.m.
We got the Free Caviar logo.
The first person to tattoo Free Caviar.
Yeah, we're gonna start a trend with this.
Damn, that to be special. Been a good day. Had a lot of rakia and food.
Here, for some, life flows at its own pace, a dance of time and tradition. Paul and the team found themselves in the company of spirited builders, sharing stories over shots of rakia.
You can do this. There's a typical one. Check it out. Starting as a ghost ship. Go ahead. Work in progress. Živjeli. Brat, živjeli. Brata ništa. Jel probaš roć? Ajde. Kao ste živjeli? Živjeli. Vidjeli ste po Bosku na zdravlje. Na zdravlje, Bože je zdravlje. Bratko, tu smo darovija, da, to znam. Da.
Hvala ti.
Da. Ajde, samo mi snimite ovo zlobu. Ćao, sve dobro.
Ciao. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So we just like stopped by, and there's a couple construction workers working on a Sunday, and they're literally just pouring out rakia. Yeah, and I was like, can we record that? Because I thought the content would be good, and they just invited us to give you a shot at rakia. It was really good, like homemade.
Brought to something.
Like something
Let's go, bro. 2. That's for 2. Vula iz Kule.
Vula iz Kule.
Brokers don't have real
jobs. So they don't smoke a lot of cigarettes because they don't actually work.
Makes sense.
So
job is not stressful.
Being a broker is so easy that they have a lot of time to play basketball.
Yo, I haven't played basketball. I haven't played basketball in like 4 years. I've had 2 knee surgeries. You know, brokers.
And you can be in the NBA.
This is why brokers deserve to make 50% margins. Brokers can't keep, dispatchers can't keep up, bro.
Just keeping true to my LinkedIn account. I'm not a fan of brokers, especially this broker.
Yeah, I'm not a broker anymore.
He's a double broker.
I used to be a double broker in town. We got Dusan from Icon Logistics. He picked us up. We're going to get Alex a Freight Caviar tattoo right now. Business expense on Freight Caviar.
Yeah, if anybody wants to know, Paul is paying.
Yeah, I'm paying for it.
What do you think?
I think that'd be right there.
It's like
right there.
A dead space right there, you know?
Yeah.
Like I have, on this side I have a tattoo, and on this side I don't, so I think it'll fit here. I'm for this for life. I'll be 80 years old one day, and I have this tattoo. I don't remember this trip.
That's right.
What do you think?
Oh, shit. So I never thought anyone would ever get a Freight Caviar tattoo.
On endless roads, his heart finds beat. In every load, a journey complete. Through dawn's first light and twilight's embrace, freight is his passion, his destined place.
Dude, the hospitality here is off the charts. Wow. Fresh Time stayed open for like 2 hours longer because we were just hanging out there. And now we're about to get a private ride. You got a chauffeur taking us back to Belgrade, which is an hour away. It's midnight. And yeah, some company hooked it up. I can't say which company, but they hooked it up. And they just paid for dinner. So, yeah, this trip has been amazing.
My dad's friend was a manager of an office, dispatch office.
Okay.
And he just said, like, yeah, like, you speak perfect English, like, you know how to use a computer.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I told him I'd already been learning dispatch, like, a bit. So the guy just came through, man. He just came through and started learning the business. And I mean, I fell in love with it. So, like, you're supposed to do training for, like, 2 weeks.
As our journey through Serbia winds down, Paul and the team are filled with gratitude for the warmth and stories shared by its incredible people. From the vibrant streets to the quiet corners, every moment has been a gift. And to you, the viewers of the Freight Caviar podcast, thank you for riding along with us. Your curiosity fuels our adventures, and your smiles and laughs make the journey worthwhile. If you'd like to be a part of the next chapter, reach out to visit me at freightcaviar.com. Until then, keep hauling.